The Cubs 1 win away from the postseason as they go for the sweep and try and clinch a playoff spot in Pittsburgh, and they will take on Johan Oviedo.
That big right-hander, he's 27 years old, from Havana, Cuba. He missed all of last year. Tommy John.
Been tough to hit.
3-2, and that's too high, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat.
Here is Nico Horner, 7 out of 12 lifetime against Oviedo.
That one way high and over the head of Nico Horner. Down to second goes Michael Busch on the wild pitch. The 2-1. Line drive into center field. That's a base hit. Canario will pick it up and fire it in. Busch will stop at third. Nico Horner stays hot.
First and third, nobody out for the Pittsburgh native Ian Happ.
That's a balk, and the run will score. Here comes Michael Busch, and it is 1-0. He just started and stopped, and everybody kind of looked around like, that's a balk, right? Isn't that a balk? That's a balk.
Yeah. What is happening here? I'm not sure what caused him to stop.
The 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball, right field. That's back. That's on its way. Gone. Ian Happ, a 2-run homer, and the Cubs have jumped out front. It is 3-0 here in the first. The Pittsburgh Kid launches.
Sometimes when you play a ball club like the Cubs, they're just playing their games. They're not trying to do anything. And then you do something like buzz one of their players over their head. You wake the whole team up. It's 12:30 in the afternoon, and now all of a sudden the whole Cubs dugout is invigorated, and I think they woke the Cubs up here, and the coffee's kicking in because Cubs are up 3-0.
Moises Ballesteros is due up.
That's hammered right field. Ballesteros, forget it, and it's gone. Back to back, and it is 4-0. An absolute rocket from Mo Baller. And 4-zip Cubs. Wow, did that get out of here in a hurry?
Yeah, that ball's going to end up in the Allegheny. Home run number 2 for Ballesteros. You'll recall his first big league home run came at Wrigley the other day when he hit it to Anthony Rizzo in the left field bleachers. You can tell by his reaction, a no-doubter.
And now it's Seiya Suzuki, still nobody out. That one inside, and it hits Suzuki. And the first 5 have reached for the Cubs. 4-0 here in the first.
Pete Crow Armstrong at 29 home runs, 90 RBIs.
A little pop-up shallow right. And a relief as Nick York makes the catch for the very first out of the first inning.
Here is Dansby Swanson.
Line drive, base hit out into left center as Swanson rips that one. And Suzuki makes his way to third. Dansby's been swinging a good bat.
And here's Reese McGuire, the 8th man to bat in the first inning.
Shot. This should do it. 4, 6, 3. Hit hard, but right at Gonzalez.
Matthew Boyd of the Cubs, the All-Star, one of the ERA leaders in the National League. 2 outs.
Tommy Pham hitless now in his last 17 at-bats.
And a walk to Pham. We'll bring up Andrew McCutchen.
Soft serve, base hit. First and second. Andrew McCutchen follows the Pham walk with a base hit. 2 on for Joey Bart. High fly ball, center field, pretty deep. Pete Crow Armstrong looking up, clear the deck. Cannonball coming, the Pirates are back in it.
And just like that, the Pirates are within 1.
Matthew with an ERA approaching 6 over his last 5 starts, and the long ball has been certainly a part of that. This inning, 2 quick outs, and then the walk to Pham to get things started. So a walk, a little soft base hit, and then Bart unloads. Just the 3rd home run for Joey Bart this year. The Pirates are dead last in Major League Baseball in long balls, but it comes at a great time for them.
And here is former Cub Alexander Canario stepping in.
Line drive, left field sinking, and it falls for a hit. So 4 straight have reached after there were 2 outs.
I guess, Ron, we should have known better. The day when you're going to try to clinch a playoff spot, you don't expect an easy game.
No.
Now the 2-1 to York. Line drive, left center. That's going to be a base hit. Crow Armstrong gloves it on a hop, and he'll throw to second base wisely. And the Pirates putting together by far their most impressive rally of the entire series here in the first inning.
Down 4-0, 4 batters into this game. They now have the tying run at third.
Look who's coming up
in the first inning, and the first Major League plate appearance for Rafael Flores.
He can make a very good first impression here if he could tie this game up.
Swing and a miss struck him out.
Pirates get 3 through 1.
Back-to-back hits. And the Pirates in business, threatening with runners at first and second.
And bases are loaded. Hit by pitch. Nobody out for Pham.
Popped up on the infield. Swanson under it. Infield fly. Dansby has it.
One away.
Now up to McCutchen. He had a base hit back in the first.
Bases loaded, walk. Ties the game.
Boyd not sharp here today.
Yeah, and I think that speaks to it probably not having a real good feel for his changeup here today, because I think when he's right after the 3-1 fastball, he'd probably go change up there to McCutchen, but they decided to double up with a fastball and kind of lose the mechanics.
Joey Bart to bat. Cubs will keep the infield back. Ball game tied at 4.
Swing and a miss, and Boyd able to get Bart. Big strikeout for Matthew Boyd. 2 away.
Alexander Canario.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boyd walked McCutchen with the bases loaded, then strikes out Bart and Canario. Tie game.
1 out here in the 3rd inning for the Pirates. Here is Rafael Flores.
Drive to left center field. And Rafael Flores, his first major league hit, is a ringing double that short hops the fence. Family and friends on hand.
Gonna get the ball thrown in there. Great at bat. The same pitch that he struck out on in his first at bat. He drives to that left center field gap. A lot of pop in that bat, Greg.
Yep.
Here's Triolo.
Flores at second. That is in there. Got him. And no argument from Triolo.
Well, the way this game started, I would not have put money on Oviedo getting through 5 innings here today, but he's a couple outs away from doing it.
Oviedo on 2-2. Swinging a soft ground ball towards second with some English on it. Glove cleanly by Gonzalez. On to first, getting Suzuki.
So here comes Pete Crow Armstrong, who's 1 for 2 today. Doubled his last time up.
Pop up. Well done, Devaney, and well done, Johan Oviedo.
Dansby Swanson at the plate.
4-4 here as we start the 6th.
That one line and then dropped. Ramirez picks it up. Safe at first. Dansby Swanson. And Ramirez saying, my bad.
McGuire flies to center. 1 down. Here's Matt Shaw.
There goes the runner. And that throw gets into center field. Swanson is going to get up and race to third. So now that was ball 4.
Well, so Bart makes a throw he doesn't need to make, and he throws it into center field. Second error of the inning, 3rd error committed by the Pirates here in the last 2 innings.
And an opportunity right here. Michael Bush. That is ripped right field and right at York. He makes the grab. Swanson will tag. He'll come in to score, and Bush has delivered the go-ahead run. It's 5-4, Cubs on top. That was hit hard.
Yeah, Michael Bush, after a big night last night, a home run and a couple of doubles, contributing again here this afternoon. He's walked twice, and now this sac fly.
And now it's Nico Horner. Line drive, base hit right field. He just keeps on hitting. Second knock of the day. And Nico 2 for 4. And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Evan Sisk saw him in last night's game. 18th game of work for him today. Going to switch Ian Happ around from the right side to the left with 2 outs and try to get through this inning with only 1 run being scored.
Ground ball up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Shaw around third. He's coming in to score. How about Ian Happ? 3rd run batted into the day. Some insurance makes it 6-4.
Now good at bat for Nico. He gets this pitch up and out over the plate. He just hammers this ball through the infield. Pretty good effort by the shortstop Triolo, but couldn't come up with it. Once got past him, Shaw was going to score easily with 2 outs, and the Cubs take the lead.
Justin Turner has been announced as a pinch hitter. First action of the series. Pinch hitting for the DH Ballesteros. You go from the youngest guy to the oldest guy.
Line drive, fair ball down the right field line. Here comes Nico in to score. Happ to third. He'll stop there. JT with an RBI single, and it's 7-4. Justin Turner comes through. The Cubs have scored 3 here in the 6th.
Making the Pirates pay for their sins. They've been kicking the ball around. They've committed 3 errors today, including a very costly one to get this inning started, and despite not having an at-bat in a week, no worries. JT really good in the pinch.
And now Seiya Suzuki with runners at first and third.
Here's the 1-1. Swing, high fly ball, left field. Pham a few steps over to his left. Now Canario will call him off and make the catch to end the inning. Back-to-back bases on balls from Moretta.
Or Cubs would take any type of insurance they could get their hands on. Justin, a pinch hit RBI single in the 6th. On the ground through the left side. That's a base hit. Horner around third. He's in to score. Turner's done it again. And it is 8-4 Cubs.
I mentioned when Justin came up there last time, he had not had a plate appearance in a week. Always ready, the veteran. Having himself a nice day off the bench. Couple RBI knocks. Ballesteros, who started the game as the DH with a big home run in the first, and now JT productive, filling in for Moises.
Well, that is a live look at the Cubs clubhouse. The champagne is on ice. They put up the plastic as they get ready for a celebration.
Here we go. Bottom of the ninth inning. Taylor Rogers, the left-hander on the mound, facing Andrew McCutchen.
That's drilled to center. Pete Crow Armstrong settles under it. And there's one away. So the Cubs 2 outs away from the playoffs. And Rogers will go to work against Bart. Center field, PCA right there. He's got it. And it's out number 2. The Cubs 1 out away. And fittingly, the Cubs top defender securing the first couple of outs. A lot of Cub fans in the ballpark. And the entire team right up on the edge of the railing, getting ready to rush the field. And here is O'Neal Cruz. The Cubs an out away. In the air, left field. There's Happ. He's got it. Ball game. The Cubs are headed to the postseason. For the first time since 2020, the Cubs are going to the playoffs. And fittingly enough, it ends in the hands of Ian Happ. The kid from Pittsburgh, the longest tenured Chicago athlete, with a huge day. And the Cubs back in the playoffs.
I love the measured response, right? Just high fives, handshakes, hugs. Good job, fellas. But the vibe I'm getting from this is like there's more work to be done here.
No question.
Yeah, we're not going to lose our minds over claiming this playoff spot. We want more.
And what a day for the Cubs. Back to the playoffs for the first time since 2020. They win it here today, 8-4 a game. They were up 4-0. The Pirates came storming back. And then the Cubs, with 3 in the 6th, another in the 8th, go on to win it.